Circuit of the Americas here for Formula One, and it is a nut house, whatever you want to call it here. There's way more people than MotoGP. Formula One cars are about to hit on the track. You can see up on the hill up there, there is a ton of people somewhere out there. There's just people everywhere around here, but it's just crazy. We're having a good time though. We just got here. We've maybe been here for about an hour or so, but yeah, we're just checking everything out today. I don't know if we're going to stick around for qualifying just because it's so late in the day. So we just see what everything they got going on, because they got a lot more going on than what MotoGP has going on. A lot more vendors, just stuff in general going on. Yeah, so we're going to keep heading up. We're going to head up to the beer garden and check that out, and keep working our way around the track. Looks like a personal helicopter coming in. You know, the people at Formula One got money, but let's keep checking it out. Well, we made the hike up hill one, and I was hoping to have a refreshing, crisp, cold German beer once I got up here, because that was quite the hike. But unfortunately, it's like Budweiser and Michelob and Coors or something, I don't know. So we ain't doing no German beer in there. But we went in and listened to a little polka. Sorry, it's all uneven ground here. This is a polka hung out. We got Ricky Bobby going on in there, which I just showed y'all guys. He's out here just having a good time ripping around on his little Huffy bike. But the cars are out here right now. But they're so quiet. When we went to Albert Park a few years ago, they were much better, much louder. So it's a little disappointing that they're just kind of toning them down a little bit. But still having a good time though. We're gonna keep heading on down around the track, and hopefully we'll get some more shots once we get down a little closer to the track in like turns 3, 4, and 5. No beer. All right, here we go. All right, well, yeah, that about covers it for today. Obviously, we're back here at the truck. We did a full loop around the track, and yeah, just checked out some stuff. I don't know, I guess I used to be into Formula One a lot, and before I even watched MotoGP, I'm not really a big crowd guy, so this kind of, I don't know, I'm having fun, but there's just a lot of people here. Stuff is really expensive, man. Much more expensive than like when MotoGP is here. I don't know. I don't want to sound like down in the video or that I'm not like enjoying it, but I think I enjoy MotoGP more. But I think tomorrow we'll have a really good race. We're going to head out before this place gets crazy because qualifying is going to be in a few hours. And hopefully tomorrow's a really good race. It sounds like between yesterday's practice, Verstappen and Hamilton been getting into it a little bit. They did some practice while we were out, like I showed you guys, and it sounded like Carlos Sainz was up there doing pretty good. Bottas, as usual, is doing pretty good. So hopefully we come out with a good race tomorrow and get some excitement going on. But yeah, so I don't know. MotoGP I prefer, but we're here having a good time. So we'll close out today and we'll be back bright and early tomorrow, checking out what they got going on, and then obviously the race tomorrow. So all right, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right, so yeah, I just want to talk about kind of what went on Sunday. Obviously I didn't film anything there on Sunday. What you guys just saw was just all Saturday. Yeah, we basically just did a lap around the track, walking around, and tried to see what was going on because it was our first Formula One at COTA. And yeah, like I said, there was a lot of people there. If you've been following up with kind of what was going on and whatnot, I'm sure you've probably seen some of the comments about what seemed to happen out there as far as with parking and just the general amount of people. I've seen and heard numbers of 140,000 or expected 140,000 on Sunday for the race, which is just, that's incredible. I think MotoGP is in like the 75 to 85,000 range. So to have, almost 40,000 more people, 30 to 40,000 more people there is crazy. They bring in bleachers and places for these people to sit just for Formula One. So, but the streets, like, I get it. The streets, it's like 2 lanes, right around the track, maybe 3 lanes in some parts. They actually turn shoulders into driving lanes. But yeah, from what it sounds like, parking was a mess. Luckily for us, we did leave about 5 to 7 minutes or 5 to 7 laps before the end of the race. So we were able to just get out ahead of that. And we got out without any traffic, but it sounds like a lot of people, it was taking them several hours to get out of their parking lot alone. We park in lot F, which I think is one of the main lots, one of the close main lots. And it sounded like people were taking a couple hours just to get out of there. On top of all the buses that didn't even run. It sounded like there was quite a few buses that didn't even show up. So I can only imagine how much worse the traffic would have been, even though those people paid for them and they were supposed to be there, how much worse the traffic would have been if those buses did show up. And then those people ended up, sounded like, walking quite a ways back to their vehicle. So I don't think we'll be going back to Formula One at COTA. We do have MotoGP is scheduled in April, so MotoGP is only about 6 months away. Obviously, I don't think the whole parking situation is going to get fixed by then. When we were leaving MotoGP just a few weeks ago, there was a few lanes. We ended up parking in kind of the grass area on the forward side of lot F, and our line was not moving at all. And we sat there for probably about 45 minutes. We crept along, but we didn't really get anywhere. I ended up having to drive through an open area of 2 or 3 rows of parked cars to get to the main exit line, and we finally got out that way. I don't know what was going on at the front of the line for where we were sitting, but we just weren't moving. So I don't know. This is for them to figure out. But again, with less people at MotoGP, it's not nearly as bad, and the crowd's not nearly as bad, and you don't have to wait in line for amenities, the food and the restrooms, and the stores aren't nearly as packed. So that's nice. That's why I like MotoGP. That's why I prefer MotoGP. I prefer the racing of MotoGP. A lot more close racing typically. But the other thing is how MotoGP riders and all, the Moto2 and the GP guys, Moto3 guys, how bumpy the track is. And I rode the track back in May, first time riding the track, and yes, I felt it was very, very bumpy. And going through that 2, 3, 4, 5 section, it's pretty rough. And then again, it sounded like maybe the track wasn't really going to do much, but now the Formula One guys are complaining too. So if they do get that done, MotoGP said that they're saying they might not run there. We'll see what happens there if it's not fixed. But then again, it's only 6 months to get the track fixed. I don't know. There's a whole lot to go on at COTA right now. There's a lot of work, it seems like, for them to do for a lot of people that will want to come back. So we'll see. I'm definitely still going to go to MotoGP next year. Hopefully they can get the track fixed. It's a safety thing, really. We could see how many crashes were happening. And then even on Fridays and Saturday practice, for the bikes. A lot of guys were just going straight through that S area. Just, it's rough, but it's safety. And when it takes, unfortunately, Formula One to say they won't race there, because Miami's on the calendar next year too, for them to do something, that's a little unfortunate. But it's still a great track. I hope we can get everything worked out, and I'm definitely looking forward to MotoGP. So hopefully you guys like this quick little video. If you were at MotoGP and Formula One, or if you were at Formula One and stuck in all that traffic mess, comment down below, let me know about your experience, talk about what happened. And yeah, so it'd be awesome if you guys would subscribe to the channel too. Trying to build it up here. So I got some more videos coming along. I've got a few things I'm going to put on the bikes next. I have not been able to ride my Multistrada in like 2 months, so we'll talk about that for a minute. But yeah, so I just wanted to talk about why nothing came out of Sunday, and just kind of what I felt about the COTA Formula One race and situation. So all right, we'll see you guys in the next one. Later.